Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 6 of The Expanse. I am a bit apprehensive to watch this episode because obviously the last episode was very emotional. There was lots of tears, lots of upset, and I don't want to cry today. So, we're gonna hope that this episode is not as traumatizing as that one was. I am really going to miss Miller. I am not okay with him being gone. I hope that in some way he can come back. I have no idea how that could be possible, but I'm gonna hope it anyway. So without any further rambling by me, let's just get into the episode and hopefully not cry.
Mars had been a colony for a long time. It was filled with the best scientists and technologists humanity had to offer.
Flashback!
We were ready to govern ourselves and start a new nation of our own, but everything we built or mined or made was still the property of old Mother Earth. I'd been modifying the engine to boost fuel efficiency. The voice interface had been problematic from the start. The original owner was Chinese, so I turned the damn thing off. The rest, I guess, is history.
What did you do?
My name's Solomon Epstein, and I changed everything.
The Rocinante and James Holden have gone silent, along with Red Johnson and the Martian government, so we just have to be insightful on our own.
Where are we on the impact site mission?
We've commandeered a civilian
Who's
survey
this guy?
vessel. We'll be on our way to Venus in a week.
I'll expect regular updates from you personally.
They're gonna go to
That's on a list of
Venus.
shit we need.
So I don't know what you've heard or if you're even going to get this. The UN will be monitoring your messages, so there's some things I can't talk about, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay.
He's sending a message to his mom.
I didn't run from the fight. The people on this ship, my friends,
Fuck!
they helped avert a catastrophe. I hope you get to meet them someday. One in particular. Love you, Mom.
Please.
How come you don't say?
I wonder if he knew that his trip there was to be one way.
Yes, he did.
I think part of it never left that terrible little room where we found Julie. I don't think Miller wanted to be saved.
I don't think so either, but god damn it.
I don't want to be the one who says who lives and who dies.
Whether you like it or not,
You're the captain.
you are the captain of this ship.
Yeah, that's your job.
I just wanted to let you know that Naomi and I are together,
Is he really doing this?
sleeping together.
Is this necessary?
When did it start?
Just after we got out of Eros.
I knew it.
God damn it!
They got a bet?
I told you. Arrows, did I say? Yeah. You lost some bet, man.
I'm glad that me and Naomi being together isn't an issue for you.
She's a good person and I like her, but she's like a sister to me.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd do her if she let me.
I'm glad we had this talk.
Nearly 30 of them. Kept on going. Long after all the others aborted.
Where are they now?
That's the million-dollar question. Kind of an unsettling thought, don't you think?
Yeah.
It is.
Where are they going? They're being stolen?
Shut down. Main drive.
You turned off voice command.
So what if this bioweapon isn't a bioweapon after all? What if it is responsible in some way we can't yet fully understand for Eros moving?
Yep, he's got it.
I believe the Eros incident was our first contact with alien life.
He's right as fuck.
I have a file with 900 pages of analysis and contingency plans for war with Mars. My file for what to do if an advanced alien species comes calling.
Doesn't exist.
It's 3 pages long.
Oh.
And it begins with step 1, find God.
I need to get to Venus. You can pull
Yes.
strings and get me on that ship.
Yeah.
Let it be your eyes and your ears. Let me prove I'm right.
Yes, let him, please, please, let him.
These aren't rock hopper mining nukes. These are planet busters.
Someone's stealing them.
Designed to evade the best defense systems.
They sold them?
This doesn't seem to be bothering you.
They have them.
Because I've got the missiles.
Okay.
Could use some help removing the countermeasures.
No.
But Earth and Mars are still in the dark about the protomolecule. We need to tell them everything we know about it. We need to tell everyone.
And exactly what should we tell them? That is alien technology that we barely comprehend.
Yeah.
That would cause system-wide panic.
Not if you told the right people.
Pump of that juice hits you like an ice cold bullet in the spine and you were out there flying.
What is his hair though? Like, can we talk about that for a second?
Oh yeah? Like what?
Me to 2 team shifts. Go take that down recycle.
Go back for the cockatoot.
Oh, hey.
What the fuck, bro?
Whoa, better back off and settle down, you hear? What the hell?
He's not gonna stop. You might want to stop him before he kills this guy. I mean, he deserved it. He tried to kill his girlfriend.
Earth, Mars, the Belt, the OPA. It's all bullshit. Shouldn't be any teams.
We have to pick a side.
I don't think Holden's much for picking sides, except for doing what's right instead of doing what's wrong.
I think we should let people know about Miller and Julie Mao, a Belter and an Earther who was an OPA member that sacrificed themselves to save the cradle of humanity. The Inners need to hear that.
Yeah.
You're going to turn them into a story.
They are.
A story might help cool things down a bit.
That's what they were.
I want people to know about Miller. He was a good man.
Yeah.
And in the ass suicidal ex-cop.
Still a good man.
If any side believes they have a strategic advantage by using the protomolecules, then eventually someone will. And then we're going to have another Eros or worse.
It's not wrong.
The only way to prevent that is to destroy it.
I don't know if I agreed with
still can.
destroying it,
wasn't
though.
working alone. Do you seriously believe we've got the only remaining sample in the system?
We just might. It's the only way. Yeah.
I understand where he's coming from, but like... Oh, y'all... No, this is stupid. Somebody could intercept it. Fred Johnson could be watching this. Fred Johnson could so easily be watching this. Is she actually doing it, or she's just doing a simulation?
Right. I'm right about this.
Fred Johnson could intercept it. Are we not remembering that he's looking at shit? No. It's gonna get intercepted. It's gonna get intercepted.
It's done.
Nope. Something's gonna happen. Oh, so she didn't do it. Oh, so she was doing a simulation. Oh, fuck, and she didn't tell him the truth. Oh, that's not great. That's not great.
My drive would give us the edge we needed to finally break free from Earth and build a new world for ourselves. That's the wonderful and terrible thing about technology.
Kind of sad, right?
It changes everything.
His 2 sons, another daughter that he adores. He'll be able to reach him. Maybe they can help him turn himself in.
Doubt.
And please let them know that if they can't, I will rain hellfire down on them all. I will freeze their assets, cancel their contracts, cripple their business. And I have the power to do it, because I am the fucking hero who helped save Mother Earth from the cataclysm that Jules-Pierre Mao unleashed. And by the time they can pull the strings to force me out, it will be too late. Their family will be ruined. All of them, pariahs, outlaws, hunted and on the run for the rest of their days until we find them and nail each and every last one to the wall. Make sure you tell them that.
Damn. Chrisjen did not fucking come to play.
Go ahead. Take a shot. Is this your messed up way of telling me you're sorry? Was it messed up? Jesus Christ. You don't even know why I'm mad at you, do you? Yeah, because I took care of that guy who was kicking your ass and I made you look weak. The way I see it, there's only 3 kinds of people in this world. Bad ones you follow, and ones you need to protect.
But so I'm the one you need to protect, is that right?
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm a big boy, Amos. Fight my own battles.
Amos tries, you know, bless him. He tries. And it's definitely unarmed. What? What's going on?
6 Marines. About 2.3 clicks out on foot, closing fast. They appear to be charging us.
What are they doing? Oh, fuck.
They are engaging in orbit. Hold fire! Not our problem. Spread out, make a line, free fire, 500 meters.
Oh, there's something. They're firing at something, right? That's what it looked like. Oh, please be alive. I like you. Please be alive. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, fuck. Is that an alien that was formed from the protomolecule? That looked like protomolecule-ish, and Ganymede looked like it was right near Venus. Okay, so we are clearly back to cliffhanger endings, which, not gonna lie, I did miss kind of a little bit because I am a glutton for punishment. I don't know. But, okay, that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed pretty much all of it. I got a little teary, but I did not cry, so yay for that. All right, let's just talk about this episode. So we sort of started 137 years ago with Solomon Epstein and his creation of the Epstein drive, which allowed them to go at a faster G. Am I saying something stupid that y'all are going to roast me for in the comments? Possibly. But it just allowed them to go faster, essentially, right? And my question is, we saw him die. So presumably the plans for the drive, like he said that his wife had, were how the drive exists today, 137 years, in the future. But where did his ship end up? That's what I want to know. Because it was just flying, and he said it had enough fuel to go for weeks. We also saw that Fred Johnson has the missing missiles, I think is what they are. And y'all, kind of not sure that he should, I don't know. He's starting to be a little bit untrustworthy now, right? Does it seem? Is it just me? Kind of getting an untrustworthy vibe off of him now, like, not gonna lie. So we're gonna see if maybe I'm just being paranoid or if there's any reason for that, I guess. Speaking of having things that, if the belt should have something and if Earth and Mars should have something, we got in a discussion about the protomolecule. The crew of the Rocinante got in a discussion about the protomolecule, and they sort of all, except for Naomi, decided that the best course of action was to destroy it. Initially, Alex wanted to let Mars study it because they have the best scientists around, he says. Eventually, they all kind of came to the conclusion, again, except for Naomi, that it would just be best to destroy the protomolecule, least it get in the wrong hands. They don't want to risk Earth or Mars or the belt having this sort of technology or whatever. And I can sort of understand that, but at the same time, I think that was it Naomi that said it? There's the possibility that somebody else already still has the protomolecule, that it exists out there somewhere. And so to not destroy it would be the best course of action, because then you could study it and learn more and figure out how it works and how to make it work and stuff like that. So, yeah. That being said, I do not agree with Naomi's decision to override everyone's collective decision and to do a simulation of destroying the protomolecule while actually not destroying the protomolecule. It's going to come back and fuck with her relationship with Holden, I'm gonna assume, because there's gonna be a little bit of a lack of trust, right? Because you lied to his face about what you were doing. It might undermine her relationship with Alex and Amos as well, because again, there's this lack of trust because you said you were going to do this thing and then you didn't do this thing. And it's not like you said you were going to go to the movies with me and then you didn't or something, right? It's not like something small. It's like you said you were going to destroy this possible life-killing alien protomolecule and you didn't. And that could fuck the entire human race. I understand why Naomi did it. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that they shouldn't have destroyed it. I'm just disagreeing with the way that she went about not destroying it, if that makes sense. To take it to a happy place for a little bit, there was a really cute scene with Holden calling his mom and just telling her what was going on and wanting her to be proud of him, I think, you know, and it was cute, and saying he wanted her to meet them, and one in particular, obviously Naomi. That was just really cute. And the Holden and Naomi scene was really cute, and I fucking loved the scene where Holden tells Alex and Amos, and Naomi's kind of like with him, but like a little bit to the side, you know? And they just were laughing to death because they were trying to figure out when it happened for their bet that they had. It was so funny, and I loved that scene so much. I love when we see them bonding and being friends and crew members and stuff. I love it. Also, we got Holden and Amos having a little tiny conversation where Amos is like, yeah, nah, she's like a sister to me. And then you're like, oh yeah, this is cute, wholesome, cute goodness. And then he's like, I mean, yeah, I'd fuck her, but like, you know. And you're just like, okay, Holden, that's not how that works. Or not Holden. Amos, that's not how that works. Hun. That's not how that works. But, you know. Bless him. We also met a new character who I don't remember his name. Don't know if we got it. Think we did, but I just don't remember what it was. That Chrisjen was talking to, and he pretty much suspects everything that's going on. And so I'm very much down for him being Chrisjen's inside man and discovering shit and letting her know, because I feel like she should be in the know, and I want her to be in the know because I care about her. Also, speaking of Chrisjen, she went the fuck off on Aaron, right? And she's not playing. She was like, you know, I'll cut a deal with Mal, and if he won't agree to that, or his kids won't agree to that, like, I'm just gonna completely fuck their entire family, and like, you know. And it was a great speech, but she's not fucking playing. But I was also really terrified the entire time she was saying it that something horrible was gonna happen to her, one, or that the speech is going to make Mal act in a way or react in a way that is going to make something horrible happen to her. So as much as I loved her badass moment of like giving zero fucks and saying, yeah, I'm going to come after your entire family and ruin them if you don't turn yourself in to Mal, it still makes me high-key scared for her, y'all. Like, I don't need nothing to happen to Chrisjen. I don't need nothing to happen to her. So the Epstein guy that we got the flashbacks to also had a quote that I really liked, which was, technology changes everything, because I think it does, you know, as we become a more technologically advanced society, the way that we function in everyday life, the way that our everyday life is, it completely changes, right? And the more technology evolves and changes, the more we as people evolve and change, right? Because life is already so different than it was 100 years ago. It's crazy to imagine what it's going to be like in 100 more years' time, or even 10 or 20 more years' time, because the rate at which technology advances is very quick, right? So, I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting quote, and I liked it quite a bit. Naomi talked to Fred Johnson about telling the story of Miller and Julie and portraying it as a love story so that people could see that, like, the reason that the world got saved, or at least Earth got saved, was because the love that an Earther and a Belter had for each other, which I think is a good marketing strategy, if that makes sense, right? Because people are much more inclined to attach themselves to a love story of two people or a friendship story, right? Something where you say like, oh, the belt or whoever saved Earth and it's an anonymous whole, right? You say the love of these two people saved Earth and saved whatever. And it's just a much easier story to market and a much better story to market, and it's much more personal. Alex and Amos also had some cute scenes in this episode where there was the scene where Alex is talking to all the girls, and then one of the girls' boyfriends comes in and he's like upset that she's talking to Alex, and he tries to hurt her, and then Alex steps in, and then Amos steps in to help Alex. And then Alex was upset by that scene because he didn't want to feel like a damsel in distress, kind of, right? Then Amos and him had the other scene where he's like, you know, there's some people who need protecting and there's nothing wrong with that, like, I'll protect you. And then Alex was like, yeah, but what about when you needed protecting and I protected you? And I think that it's interesting because, like, that was Amos's apology, right? Trying to make this kind of joke out of stuff. And it's cool to kind of see them interact more and see a bit more of each of their personalities. And I understand that Alex doesn't want to feel like he needs anybody to protect him. He wants to feel like he's this full person on his own. But I think that it's also a give and take, right? Like, he protected Amos when Amos needed him to protect him, and Amos protected Alex when Alex needed Amos to protect him. So I feel like he should kind of understand that, like, at all times, whether it's emotionally or physically, protecting each other is just a human trait that goes back and forth and isn't just one way or the other. Also, Amos is hanging out in the brothel. Like, is he staying there? Does he live there? A little confused about that, like Alex was. Also, this was a few episodes ago, but you know when they talked about the whatever it was that they can change your brain and make you not empathize with other people or whatever, I was suspecting that it's possible that Amos has had that done to him, and that's why he has such trouble empathizing with other people, essentially, right? But I don't know. It's like, it's interesting because I think that that's definitely a possibility that he had that part of his brain, you know, squeegeed. I don't know what to say. Because he's also the one who asked if it could be reversed. If he had that done, it would explain some of Amos's questionable behavior in certain situations. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out maybe, or we won't. And it's just like a little like, hey, maybe this is what happened. I don't know. And last but not least, we're going to talk about what happened on Ganymede, obviously. So they were sort of towing the line, right? Mars, the UN, there's like this line on Ganymede, and you're not supposed to cross, right? And they were towing that line. And obviously tensions are very high between Earth and Mars right now, so really, really towing that fucking line, right? And then Earth starts, the UN, starts running over the line of where Mars is, right? And that's obviously not okay, and we don't know why. It seems like, are they attacking us? And then, of course, it happens. Of course it happens. In the time when the big ship is shadowed, so they don't have really any communication. Communication is fucked. They don't know if they're being attacked. They don't know what's going on. So they start shooting. The UN starts shooting. The ship where Gunny and all of them came from gets decimated. The captain guy, whose name I don't remember, the bald one, sadly died, because I did like him. And we saw sort of the aftermath of whatever happened on the ground. Before we saw the aftermath, though, when we saw the UN running, it looked like somebody or something was chasing them. And I was like, oh, wait, fuck, is it like, are they attacking or are they being attacked and they're trying to get away? And then we saw the aftermath, right? And we saw everybody that Gunny is with is dead. Unfortunately, kind of feels like a lie to say unfortunately, because I wasn't really attached to anybody else but her. But, like, you know, okay, like, yeah, it sucks that they died, though. So we'll say unfortunately. But anyway, they're all dead, and Gunny is, like, injured, but thankfully not dead. And then she opens her eyes, and this creature, right, not human, is looking at her with these blue eyes that look like the protomolecule. Now, I was going to say, tell me if I'm wrong, but I know that y'all will. Ganymede looks like it's like a subsidiary is not the right word, but Ganymede, based on like the thing we saw, right, looks like it's right under Venus. So, crazy theory. Did some of the protomolecule get from Venus to Ganymede? Was it already there? Is that what that even is? Is that an alien protomolecule thing? I was really happy with that episode, y'all. Like, the fact that it was a cliffhanger is totally okay with me. I really liked it, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. That's it for this episode. As always, please let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below, and until next time. Bye, guys!